celebrations going on all over the land to celebrate the 75th anniversary of the conclusion of the war, the Second World War in Europe. That planning that is obviously taking place will not be able to go into action. But I'm sure many things will be on the television and many things will be on the radio speaking about those events of the Second World War. We will begin our celebration of liturgy this morning, dear friends, with a little act of remembrance. And we will call to mind the sacrifices that were made in that period, 1939 and 1945, by so many nations and so many individuals, including this nation and people from our own villages and our own towns here in Scotland. Names, no doubt, will be mentioned today. Normandy, North Africa, Monte Cassino, Arnhem, Normandy, Dunkirk, Kohima, battles fought by the Royal Navy, incredible efforts made by Bomber Command, losses sustained by the brave members of the Merchant Navy. All of that sacrifice all over the world. War tends to bring out both the best in people and sometimes the worst. And during Holy Mass so often, when we make the great acts of penance, I think we should always keep in mind the sins of history that were committed in the past against God's people, particularly those who were particularly vulnerable and were reckoned not to be important because of their race, or their religion, or their illness, or other things as well. That's one of the things I think we should always do at Mass. But we remember today, don't we, people perhaps from our own villages and own towns. This parish here of St. Mary's came from another local little village called Londrigend. And from Londrigend, the following members of that small mining community went to the war and never came back. John Taylor and Peter Sherry Jr. and Patrick Sherry, John Taggart, James Tobin, who was awarded both the Military Medal and the Distinguished Conduct Medal, James Tuitt, Edward Urquhart, John Urquhart, James Urquhart, James Wright. On their souls, may gentle Jesus have mercy. And may he bless our world with peace and tranquility during these difficult times. May he bless nations and peoples. May he bring healing. And in those areas of the world which are still torn apart by violence, hunger, and a lack of opportunity, may God's blessings be poured out this day, on the 75th anniversary of the conclusion of the war in Europe. No doubt many things will be on televisions and radios today, and the names of distant places and distant battlefields will be spoken about. Dunkirk and Normandy, Arnhem, Monte Cassino, El Alamein. Much will be said about the 14th Army of Bill Slim, and about those many brave men who tried to bring supplies across the Atlantic in particular, and who lost their lives. There'll be mention probably of the battles at Malta and Operation Pedestal. There'll be great battles against ships like the Bismarck and the U-boats. There'll be names and memories, and there'll be shots, no doubt, of distant battlefields and cemeteries, where young Scots, Englishmen, Irishmen, Australians and Canadians and Americans lie in an act of remembrance. Blessed are you, O Lord our God, giver of every good gift, source of life itself. Today we remember and pray for friends and family members who have passed through the doorway of death. They have progressed from life with us to new life with Christ in the company of God's saints. We also remember those who have died in the service of their country, and for all those who suffer through war and violence. May we best remember those who have gone before us by being grateful for life today, and by loving you, Lord our God, giver of every good gift, source of life itself. Abide with me, fast falls the eventide, the darkness deepens, Lord, with me abide. When other helpers fail and comforts flee, help of the helpless, oh, abide with me. I fear no foe, with thee at hand to bless. Ills have no weight, and tears no bitterness. Where is death's sting? Where grave thy victory? I triumph still if thou abide with me. A reading from the Book of Wisdom. For everything there is a season, and a time for every matter under heaven. A time to be born, and a time to die. A time to plant, and a time to pluck up what is planted. A time to break down, and a time to build up. A time to weep, and a time to laugh. A time to mourn, and a time to dance. A time to throw away stones, and a time to gather stories and stones together. A time to embrace, and a time to refrain from embracing. A time to seek, and a time to lose. A time to keep, and a time to throw away. A time to tear, and a time to sow. A time to keep silence, and a time to speak. A time for war, and a time for peace. God has made everything suitable for its time. O God, give us your shielding. O God, give us your holiness. O God, give us your comfort and your peace at the hour of our death. A litany of remembrance. With Jesus Christ there is mercy and fullness of redemption. Let us now remember all those who have died. Family, friends, those whom we wish to remember in charity, those who have no one to pray for them. After each of the prayers, we will pray the response. We will remember them. At the rising of the sun and at its going down, we will remember them. At the blowing of the wind and the chill of winter, we will remember them. At the opening of the buds and the rebirth of spring, we will remember them. At the blueness of the skies and at the warmth of summer, we will remember them. At the rustling of the leaves and the beauty of autumn, we will remember them. For all the faith and hope they shared, we will remember them. For all the stories they have told, we will remember them. For all of the love that they have given us, we will remember them. For all the sacrifices they have made, we will remember them. When we are weary and in need of strength, we will remember them. When we are lost and sick at heart, we will remember them. When we have joy we want to share, we will remember them. When we have decisions that are difficult to make, we will remember them. When we have achievements that are based on theirs, we will remember them. As long as we live, they too will live. For they are now part of us, and we will remember them. John Bunyan sings him To Be a Pilgrim. He who would valiant be against all disaster, let him in constancy follow the Master. There's no discouragement shall make him once relent his first avowed intent to be a pilgrim. Whoso beset him round with dismal stories, do but themselves confound his strength the more is. No foe shall stay his might, though he with giants fight. He will make good the fight to be a pilgrim. Since, Lord, thou dost defend us with thy Spirit, we know we at the end shall life inherit. Then fancies flee away, I'll fear not what men say. I'll labour night and day to be a pilgrim. An act of remembrance. Today, our nation remembers with thanks those who have died in the service of their country, particularly those who gave their lives in the Second World War. The beautifully kept British war cemeteries are a memorial to the many thousands who made the ultimate sacrifice to protect and defend the values that we consider to be honourable and enduring. Let us remember before God and commend to his sure keeping those who have died for their country in war, those whom we knew and those whose memory we treasure, and all who have lived and died in the service of humankind. The exhortation. They shall not grow old as we that are left grow old. Age shall not weary them, nor the years condemn. At the going down of the sun and in the morning, we will remember them. We will remember them. And a lasting memory from the Battle of Kohima, fought by the 14th Army under the command of General Jerusalem, the Kahima epitaph. When you go home, tell them of us, and say, for your tomorrow we gave our today. Thine be the glory, risen conquering Son, and blessed is the victory thou o'er death hast won. Angels in bright raiment rolled the stone away, kept the folded grave close where thy body lay. Thine be the glory, risen conquering Son, and blessed is the victory thou o'er death hast won. Lord Jesus meets us, risen from the tomb. Lovingly he greets us, scatters fear and gloom. Let the church with gladness hymns of triumph sing. For our Lord now liveth, death has lost its sting. Thine be the glory, risen conquering Son, and blessed is the victory thou o'er death hast won. Let us pledge ourselves to the service of God and one another. Lord God our Father, we pledge ourselves to serve you and all people in the cause of peace, for the relief of want and suffering, and for the praise and glory of your name. Guide us by your Holy Spirit. Give us wisdom, give us courage, give us hope, and keep us faithful now and always. Amen. As we place our trust in God, we pray, using the words Jesus taught us. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come. Thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Amen. Eternal rest grant unto them, O Lord, and let perpetual light shine upon them. May they rest in peace. Amen. And may their souls, and the souls of all the faithful departed, through the mercy of God, rest in peace. Amen. And now, dear friends, we will celebrate Holy Mass on this Friday in the fourth of the weeks of Easter, keeping in mind the intention that we've called to mind in our little act of remembrance. I, for one, am incredibly grateful for all of the sacrifices that were made by that great generation on my behalf. Because of their sacrifices, I have been able to enjoy the life that I have enjoyed so much in freedom and in peace. It is now 75 years since we had war in Western Europe, and those great sacrifices that were made all those years ago have contributed to the time of stability, prosperity, and peace. And we thank God for that. And I incredible fascination again for all those famous names of that period, some of which we've mentioned: Arnhem, Normandy, Dunkirk, Monte Cassino, and El Alamein, and 101 other battles that were fought, now part of the legend of human experience. But I must also remind myself that each and every one of those men and women is as much of a human being as I can ever hope to be. And for all of the sacrifices that they made all those years ago, I